Colored lighting is a really great way to make your setup personal to you by using your favorite colors, and can make it stand out from the rest. Can make it even stand out against a blank white wall. And in this video, I'm hoping to showcase you some ways in which you can transform your gaming setup with RGB and colored lighting. So let's go. Hi there and welcome to the channel. Thrilled to have you here for this really cool video on lighting today. I haven't done a video on lighting in this channel, so I'm really excited to explore this topic with you guys. So the first and foremost and most basic way that you can add lighting into your gaming setup or office space even is by adding light strips. Now this is something that I first and foremost did many years ago. I added RGB strips simply around the corners of my walls to really give it a different effect when the main light in the room was off. You may have seen in the past with light strips, they get attached to the back of desks against a wall, so that way the color from the RGB light reflects against a white or dark wall to really give a projection of color that it wasn't necessarily giving before. You can find cheap RGB light strips on Amazon and almost any other website, but I'll make sure to link some options in the description below for all budgets. The next option is something that I absolutely love and totally endorse is Nanoleaf or light panels. You may potentially have been able to tell if you've been following this channel for a little while that I do kinda like Nanoleaf lights. I've got two in the gaming setup and two in this office now, one of which is the Nanoleaf shapes and the other is the Nanoleaf canvas. These Nanoleaf panels really add an element of personality, color, vibrance, and life to a room that may potentially not have had any before. With the customization of Nanoleaf through their apps or their web browser or however you choose to go about it, you've got total customization to make it respond to your music, to make it, you know, Halloween colored, Christmas colored, your favorite color, to make a rainfall effect, anything you'd like. And that's something that I personally really love about Nanoleaf. If I wake up in a different kind of mood, I can easily change the colors very quickly. Plus as well, they look fantastic on film. I use them in the backgrounds of my live stream to really liven up the space behind me and to add something interesting in the backdrop. Next is desk lights. Now I've got two desk lights on the desk behind me that you see. I've got the standard desk lamp that's got a warm bulb in it, and I've also got the little RGB candles. The RGB candles were only a recent addition, however, they really do add something different. They give you something different to look at. It's a color contrast and it's something unique. You can get a lot bigger versions of, like, say, these candles. I'll again link some in the description to you see what I mean. You can get big ones that will respond to your voice and the sound in your room, or will have a remote to respond to the colors, or you can make them fade through any color that you like. I've seen these, and these are quite often great additions to whether it be a desk, a bedside table, a cupboard that's open. It really adds an element of color, and they're quite often very bright as well, so can do a lot with only such a small object. This next one is something that I personally do not have, but I would totally recommend as I've seen it do amazing things. These are galaxy or star projector lights. Now you've probably seen these on TikTok or Twitter or even here on YouTube, and these are some really awesome things. Taking a galaxy projector and chucking it up against your roof could really make, you know, a different vibe, a different aesthetic in your setup. You could even potentially, if you have a wall behind your setup that is just totally blank, project it against the wall and place it so perfectly behind your monitor that it looks like you're playing in front of a galaxy. I may even look into exploring these options and seeing what I could potentially do with these. And finally, RGB Flood Lights. RGB Flood Lights is something that I've only just recently installed in this room. I've got one sitting behind me right now. I know, immersion ruined, sorry. They add quite a fantastic option for color. If I turn this light off, this room's pretty dark, and you know, there's not a lot here. Obviously you've got the desk light over here, you've got the light behind me and whatnot, but there's not much else to this room. Obviously with the color contrast from the monitor background, it's totally okay and it looks all right. However, much better. But I think you understand and totally get now what I mean when I say that floodlights can really break up a space and really add something interesting. You can get them in larger sizes, smaller sizes. The one I've got have tripod stands, but you can get them in really small sizes to place them behind cabinetry, behind a bed, or behind a desk even, and can really illuminate a space. You'll quite often see these floodlights used outdoors to illuminate houses or buildings with, you know, warm or cool lights, but quite often during Halloween, you'll go down the street and you'll see them, you know, these buildings orange or red for Halloween. But that does it for my tips, but I want to mention one thing really quickly that I want to make sure people don't get carried away with, and that's adding too many lights. Yes, that is an option. Know when to stop and know when things are getting a little bit too much in there. It can be very easy to just coat your entire room in RGB panels and RGB lights, floodlights, desk lights and whatnot. It can be really easy to do that, but the best way to do it is to know when enough is enough. You want a level of ambience, a room that you could kind of vibe in and enjoy, that doesn't feel like it's too much brighter than the sun. I'm sure we've all seen those memes of you can identify a gamer's house when you drive by it and the window is RGB. I'm sure we've all seen that meme, and I don't want you turning out like that. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you watching. If you have any suggestions as well for adding lighting into your setup, a way you've done it or the way you've seen someone do it on the internet, feel free to let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you have to say and what you've heard of. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel, because I'm posting gaming setup tech content here on YouTube weekly. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your time zone, and until next time, bye-bye.